Good morning, students. Today's topic is education for socialistic pattern of society. This topic's objectives are define social society and discuss its constituent institutions, their relationships and functions, describe the nature of Indian society, its evaluation and relationship with education system, analyze the linkage between society and education, and the next is discuss the role of schools as an organ of society. And these objectives are the objectives of education for socialistic pattern. What is education and what is society? And the what is role of education in society? These are the objectives in our mind. First of all, education. Education equal to knowledge. And the knowledge is the power, and the power gives respect. And respect gives happiness. These things you or all are see in the society. And society and education, the role of education in Indian society is very important when it comes to national integration and development. It would not be wrong to say that the density of India is now being shaped in her classrooms. This, we believe, is no mere rhetoric in a world based on science and technology. It is education that determines the level of prosperity, welfare, and security of the people. This is says Kothari Commission report 1966. And the next thing is importance of education in India. What importance is India has made steady progress since independence to keep pace with the rapidly changing circumstances in various walks of life. Despite rapid development, the involving Indian society is surrounded by different problems in various fields, such as economic, educational, and political fields. Due to British colonial rule, and our government from time of independence have been aware of importance of education. So from time to time, lots of education commissions have been arranged from time to time for better education and to uplift the society. Even to the present day, our government is consequence about the importance of education in society. As in the words of our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi, a society that does not give importance to education cannot progress. Let there be any government, it must have a vision to make India shine in the field of education. Quite by PM Narendra Modi, education should be one of the most important tools we use to make social, economic, and political change. We will now take a look at the field where the education has scientifically left its impact. And next thing is meaning and its institutions. Society is a web of relationship, and these relations are fundamental for understanding human behavior. And different institutions of society. You must be aware about different forms of relations in your family, community, and society. Within the family, there are relations like mother, father, son, daughter, husband, wife, brother, sister, which we put under primary relations. Whereas uncle, aunt, nephew, niece are called secondary relatives. There are also territories, relatives like friends, neighborhood relations, and many other similar relations. These social relations can can be understood with role and its status in society. Role is a set of action. And what is the term of society? The term society is rooted in Latin word societas, means friend and ally. The terms used to describe a relation or interaction among group. The concept of society defined by a large number of thinkers, sociologists, social anthropologists, and other scientists. Among these definitions, most mostly follow two way as basic unit in society. First is social action and other is interaction. American socialists McCliver and Page consider society as a system of usage and procedures or authority and mutual aid of many grouping and divisions of controls of human behavior and of liberties. And next point is individual and society. Every individual is a member on society, one society or other society. As a member of society, you must be aware of different institutions of society playing significant contribution towards continuity. To understand society, social relationship and its dynamics, it is pertinent to know its basic constituent units, that is, social institutions and social processes. And social institution refer to a set of norms applied to various aspects of human behavior, regulated by well established, easily recognized, and relatively stable norms for smooth functioning of society and social relations. And the family is the first school where children start their initial learning. The role of teacher played mother and other members of family. Even in the formal school system, different roles like teacher, pupil, and parents are members of society and always carry their cultural baggage and values of some society. This common cultural baggage also led to common reference of learning and similar constructions throughout the ages. The family has been a fundamental social institution at the core of the society. Family is the basic unit of any community and society, which acts as joining institution between individual and society. And next is the education works. The process of education takes place in every society. However, its forms may from one society to another society. There are two common functions of education in every society. First, universal function of education is to socialize the member of society and transmit the culture to the next generation. And second is to fulfill society a needs pertaining to human resource. Major socializing agencies are community, family, peer group, and formal educational institutions. Besides this, there are many other functions of education are social mobility and intergeneration changes. And this picture, what is the role of education in society? Education should be a means to empower children and adults alike to become active participants in the transformation of their societies. Learning should also focus on the values, attitudes, and behaviors which enable individuals to learn to live together in a world characterized by diversity and pluralism. And next is the evaluation of Indian society. Indian social system is a very old and complex one. The social evaluation of Indian subcontinent is rooted since early and middle Stone Age. The deep, fathomless Indian history often traced tracked with oldest and largest civilization, that is Indus Valley civilization. And the archaeological evidence reveals that this was one of the organized civic life with developed to planning. What's the planning? A system of writing, having knowledge. Knowledge of copper and gold, standardization of weights and measure and much other evidence of economic and political institution. Historically, India has been a place of numerous groups of immigrants from various parts of the world, particularly Europe and Asia, such as Sheikh Sak, Prathin, and Kushan, Mongol, Mughal, Portuguese, British, French, Dutch, and other social civilization society. In these Indian constitution, in the diverse there and the historical Indian has India has been a place of numerous groups of immigrants from various parts of the world, particularly Europe and Asia, such as Shakas, Parthian, Kushan, Mongol, Mughal, Portuguese, British, French, Dutch, and others. These are the various part of the words. And next, these groups also carried their cultural to their subcontinent. All these cultural connect in the long run influenced each other and create this subcontinent, a place of melting pot of diverse cultures. And next is the this has resulted that Indian constitutes diverse cultures and followers of all world religions are living together in this country. Its complex social structure and culture is another distinct feature traced through the instance and the social these groups also carried their culture to this subcontinent. All these culture contact in the long run influenced each other and create this subcontinent a place of melting pot of diverse cultures. And the next in this picture, can education change society? This is the question in also our mind. And the society, unity in diversity. Unity in diversity is well known identity of India. You must be hearing since childhood, since in ancient period. This feature has been identified by many foreign travelers. Travelers are Megasthenes 315 BC, Farhesen 405 to 11 AD, and Marco Polo 1288 AD, and Ibn Battuta, Ibn Battuta 1325 to 51 AD, and others. Here we will discuss unity in diversity with reference to its connotations and existing Indian social reality. And social reality is the factor of diversity in Indian society. Are multiple races, numerous caste and subcaste groups, all major religions, sect and club, distinct communities, different cultural reasons and languages. The features of diversity are as follows. First is race. Races. G.S. Guha identified all six major racial elements in the Indian population, namely Ni- Nigrito, Proto-Australoid, Mongoloid, and Mediterranean, Western, Birchi cliffs, and Nordic, in which first three are oldest inhabitants of this subcontinent. However, the concept pure is no more social reality due frequent social mobility. Now, a day, the term ethnic group widely used. And the next point is castes. Caste is also most common and widely prevalent Indian social reality. Even today, anthropological survey of Indian reveals that there are more than 4,600 castes or subcastes based community identified in India and differs with one. It is very imaginary classification and reference taken from text. However, it regulates not only social status but also economic and political behavior in society. And third is religion. Religion, most of the major religions of the world, like Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, Jainism, Jewish, Zoroastrian, and and many bewildering varieties of castes, sects, and their followers live together in Indian society. And the Indian society, the next fourth one is communities. Communities beyond the caste and subcaste groups. There are more than 700 distinct tribal and ethnic communities, comprising almost 7.5% of Indian population. They are outside to our caste system and maintained isolation from with other culture groups. However, after independence, the government policy for development started a process of integration, languages, and next is languages and other cultural diversity. As we are aware that culture is a wider concept, hence, here we include other remaining factors of diversity. There are diverse languages and diverse cultural religion. According to Jarenius, Indian India has 179 languages and 544 dialects, but this estimate still. And the role of school in a society. This is the education. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. This is called the National Mandela says. Mandela, these lines says the education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. This is the importance of the education. And next is the society and education linkages. Education is generally seen as the foundation of society, which brings economic wealth, social prosperity, and political stability. It is a major aspect of development of any modern society and most significant indicator of overall development of any region. Emily Durkheim emphasizes the role of education system in the preservation of society and culture, particularly. It is very important in complex societies where families and other primary groups are not fully equipped to prepare the young for adulthood that is expected by large society. And next picture, this picture shows society. We all live in a society which has its own set, spoken, unspoken rules, and one of them is education. The society expects you to go to school, followed by college, get a job, settle down, etc. In fact, education helps you became, become a useful member of the society. An educated member certainly has a greater chance to contribute to his community. Education helps you become an active member of the society and participate in the ongoing changes and development. And next is social function and education. Transmission of culture, human beings, are world building creature. The sum total of such creations, its preservation and transmission to the next generation are the core concern of the any culture. The culture makes a distinction with other creatures. Each society has its own cultural heritage, which they preserve and transmit to next generation. The most important role of education is to transmit the tradition, culture, and the society and education is the diploma in this education, diploma in elementary education of various race, caste, communities, religion, and languages. Despite such complexity and diversity, it has one identity called unity in diversity. And that the social function of education is now this type of function. And the next is skill and knowledge to the new members of the society. Thus, culture is the most common link between society and education. Now, you must be interested to know what is culture and its relation with society and education. Culture is a broad term which includes everything of human society. And E.B. Taylor, British social anthropologist, defined culture as a complex whole which includes knowledge, belief, art, law, and morals, customs, and any other capabilities and habits acquired by man as a member of society. Since inception of society itself, we can see that each society has some or other mechanism to educate and train their member through various agencies of society like family, community, and other formal institutions. This is the social function of the society and education. And the lastly, help of understand the world we live in. Education is what you need if you want an answer to your what and hows and wheres. It help you understand the world you live in. You get to know more about your surroundings as well as the whole world through subject like history, geography, science, etc. This is the topic of education for socialistic pattern of society. And the end of this topic, these are the references, your help in more knowledge in this topic. And at the end of this topic, some questions, MCQ questions is there. First question is proximity to nature is a characteristic feature of agrarian society, urban society, and industrial society, post industrial society. Answer is agrarian society. And next question is the total organization of social life within a limited area may be termed as a community, an association, an institution, a society. The answer of this question is a community. And next question is which of the following will not be considered as primary group? Family, peer group, neighborhood, and crowd. Answer is peer group. Peer group is the answer of this question. As per Hindu Dharm Shastra, marriage between a Brahmin woman and a man from Vaishya Varn is called Paratimula, Anumula, Exogamy, love marriage. This is called as Paratimula. And the next question is Dash borrowed the administrative model of the present empire. British, Mughal, Mayon, Mayoran, and Mauryan and Gupta. Answer is Mayoran is the right answer. Maurya is the right answer of this question. And next is Kushan brought the famous dash art. Kathakali, Mohiniyattam, Kathak, and Gandhar. Gandharn is the right answer of this question. And next question is social mobility is the most important feature of urban society, rural society, tribal society, and industrial society. Answer of this question is urban society. And the next question is natural boundaries provide Indian is cultural unity, political unity, religious unity, and geographical unity. The answer of this question is geographical unity. And the next question is government which year Human Rights Act as commissioners in census 1911, 1950, 1942, and 1921. Right answer of this question is 1911. A is the right answer of this question. At the end, last question of this topic, who defined the religion is an attitude towards superhuman powers. MacLeod, Page, Ogburn, Gensburg. The right answer is Ogburn is the right answer of this question. And at the last of this topic is and the end. Thank you.